Hello friends, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well and you're enjoying the fall planting season. Today we are at Home Depot Garden Center and I'm sharing with you a lot of perennials. Okay, they have a lot of perennials here, which perfect time for you to do your fall planting. So I hope you enjoy this video and happy fall planting. In front of us, we have this little lime hydrangea from Proven Winners. It loves partial to full sun. It is hardy from zones 3 through 8. It will grow 3 to 5 feet tall and wide. It is $24.99. And a bonus for you friends, this plant has great blooms, which is perfect for you to dry them out and make perfect dried flowers or floral arrangements. Look at the head on top of that. Up next, we have the Stonecrop. This is also from Proven Winners, Rack and Rung Pride and Joy. It is hardy from zones 3 to 9. It will grow 10 to 12 inches. It loves full sun. It blooms late summer to early fall. It is $24.98. And your pollinators love this plant. The bees, the birds, they love this plant. And this is also easy to propagate. So you can do so, I would say, early summer. And you just cut some of the stem and you put it in the ground or in water and it will multiply for you. Look at the blooms on here. It's such a great perennial for you to put in your garden now. Up next, we have some spirea. This one is a peppermint stick. It grows 24 inches tall and wide. It loves full sun. It blooms mid-spring to summer. It is hardy down to negative 30 degrees. It is $14.98, and according to the tag, it is tear resistant. I should have smelled it and see if it has a smell like peppermint. I think it's the blooms. That's probably where it got its name from. Not sure. But I love spireas. They come in all different types. And down below here, we have another one. This is Anthony Wadera Spirea. It will grow 2 to 5 feet tall and wide. It loves full sun. It blooms early to midsummer. It is $14.98. It is also tear resistant. And it is hardy down to negative 30 degrees. Okay. And this one is a pretty large one. 2 to 5 feet tall. Wow. And I think $14.98 is a good price for a shrub that will get that tall for you. So get out in the garden center, see what you can find, see what you want, and have fun planting. I'm here trying to see if there's any other types in between here. Nope, we saw this one already. Alrighty, moving on. Here is a Southern Living Nandina Heavenly Bamboo. It will grow 24 to 28 inches high and wide. It loves part sun. It blooms midsummer. It is hardy down to negative 10 degrees. It is $29.98. Your Nandina is drought tolerant and it is such an easy plant for you to take care of. I love Nandinas. I probably have maybe 5 in my garden and I got them all on clearance from Lowe's for like $10. And I love the foliage on the Nandina. Look at that. Perfect, right? So in the fall right now it turns this color, and I've noticed too in the spring and summer it also has that different color on the top, but it's a perfect shrub for you to get. This is one of my favorite shrubs. Up next we have more of my favorite shrubs. This is the Summerific Cherry Chocolate Latte hardy hibiscus. It will grow 48 inches high and wide, and it loves full to part sun. It is hardy from zones 4 through 9, and your hibiscus blooms mid-summer to early fall, and this one is $17.98. I think Proven Winners has maybe 11 in the collection. So I love this plant, and I try to collect every single type varies. So I still have a lot more to collect, but the blooms on here are large. You put the bloom next to a dinner plate, and that's what I'm talking about. And here they have another one too. This one is the Rose Mallow. They come in all different colors, textures, as I said before. These are a must for your garden. So here we have the Berry Awesome. This also has the same requirements, grows 48 inches high and wide, loves full to part sun, hardy from zones 4 through 9, blooms midsummer to early fall, and this one is $24.98. So if you don't have this plant, you definitely should get one of these, okay? They're a must. Highly recommend a hardy hibiscus. Look at the blooms on here, beautiful. Just looking through to see what they have, if they have any other kind in between. All right, it's really hard having two hands while holding the phone and trying to open this tag. Anyway, so this is a Little Kim Rose of Sharon. It's a petite shrub. It will grow 3 to 4 feet high and wide. It loves full sun. It is hardy from zones 5 through 9. And it blooms in summer. It's $34.98, and the tag says it is high level for deer resistant. And here's a close-up of what it looks like. These make perfect hedge in your garden if you want the soft privacy between you and your neighbors. This is a great plant. You just have to plant like a ton of them in between each other. Up next, we have the Dwarf Fountain Perennial Grass. It will grow 24 inches high and wide. It loves full sun. It is hardy down to -20 degrees. It blooms early summer to fall, and this grass is $24.98. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at the tip of this grass. It's beautiful. I do not have any grass in my garden, but strangely I do like looking at them in other gardens, but I don't know why I don't have one. I just don't have one. But this is beautiful. Look at that. Love it. And I think it looks better if it's planted in maybe groups of 3 or more and not just one by itself. Alright, and here we have another grass from Proven Winners. This is the Niagara Falls switchgrass. It will grow 48 inches high and wide. It loves full sun. It is hardy from zones 4 through 9. It blooms late summer, and this grass is $17.98. So if you live between zones 4 through 9, that means the plant will come back for you. So whenever you see the word hardy, make sure you know what your zone is. You can simply do that by doing a Google search with your zip code, and it tells you the zone you're in. So you always want to buy plants according to the hardiness in your zip code, or I should say your zone. Okay, keep that in mind whenever you're shopping for plants. Alrighty, up next we have the Sonic Bloom Pure Pink. This is a Reblooming Weigela. It is easy care. It grows 3 to 5 feet tall and wide. It loves full sun. It is hardy from zones 4 through 8. It will bloom spring, summer, and fall, and it's $39.98. I did not find a price on here, so I went on Home Depot website, and that's where I got this price from. So it may be different, but I'm not 100% sure. Just wanted to give you guys that disclosure. pretty nice shrub to have, and the blooms are pretty too. Oh, okay, so we have the blue dwarf butterfly bush. It is long blooming. It will grow 2 feet high and wide. It loves full sun. It is hardy from zones 5 through 9. It blooms summer into fall. It is $29.98, and it is fragrant. I have the pink today. So I think the one I have is Miss Molly, but the one I have, it grows like 5 feet tall or 48 inches tall. It's bigger than this one, but I noticed the butterflies love coming on this plant. Next up, we have the fake Chicago Hardy. It is drought tolerant. It will grow 4 to 8 feet tall and wide. It loves full sun. It is hardy down to -10 degrees. This will bloom in the summer and fall and is $29.98. I do not own a fruit tree in my yard. I tried looking for the apple blows they had on clearance, and then when I read the tag, it said in order to get apples, you need another plant. So I would have had to purchase 2 apple plants for it to cross-pollinate, for the bees to cross-pollinate the 2 fruits. And I thought to myself, oh my goodness, that's a lot of work. So who knows, maybe in the future I may get an apple tree or a different fruit. Anyways, so over here they have their roses 50% off. All roses at Home Depot, well, in my area, I got it in zone 6B. At my location, they are 50% off. This one is from Proven Winners. It's a yellow rose. There's no tag in there, so I do apologize. I was like searching through looking for a tag to give you the requirements, and there's nothing on there. But nevertheless, it's a beautiful yellow rose, and you only pay $15 for it. So let me know in the comment box below if you have clearance going on at your Home Depot. And here's what it looks like. And also, if you're enjoying this video, I do appreciate if you can like it, and if you're not subscribed, if you can consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. Up next is one of my favorite roses. This is a double knockout rose. It will grow 3 to 4 feet high and wide. It loves full sun. It's hardy from zones 5 through 11. It is disease resistant, okay? And it's an easy care rose. And it blooms spring through fall. And it's $29.98. Once again, the roses are half off. And in between, they just have some random ones in between. This one is pretty. I was trying to find the requirements description for you, but there was nothing on the tag here, so I'm not sure if it's just a leftover or what have you. But the double knockout roses, they are my favorite. I probably have maybe 7 or so in my garden, and you don't need to deadhead them. I still do, so the plant looks clean, but you don't need to deadhead the double knockout roses. So if you consider a rose, I strongly recommend the double knockout rose. And then here we have this Sunblaze. Let's see if I could read what's on here for you. This is a petite one. It loves full sun. It will grow up to 2 feet tall, and it's hardy from zones 5 through 11. So this one, I would put this in a pot or a planter. Or if you have a tiny space, a narrow area in your garden, you need a small plant, I probably would put this rose in it. And here's my friend, the bee. Love my bees. Alrighty, and here they have more of the double knockout roses. I was so tempted to buy more, and I'm like, do I need it? No. Can I use it? Yeah, I have a lot of grass yard in the yard, so anywhere you have grass, trust me, you can put a plant in there and make a bed. But you know, I'm quite content, so I didn't purchase any, but I was really tempted to get one more. And they come in, they have the sunny, which is the yellow white color, they have the pink, and then they have the red, and then they have those with the double petals on here. And the requirements are the same. They're hardy from zones 5 through 11. So if you live between those zones, this rose will come back for you. And for me, with my double knockout roses, I have never cut them down. I know sometimes they say you should cut them down. I just leave it alone, and in the spring, there's a ton of blooms on the branches. whatever works in my garden, that's what I do. But here, look at the blooms on here. So these are half off, friends. Okay, half off of these roses. So these will be $15. Great price. And over here they have azalea. This one is $49.98. They had different azaleas in between here, but I'm just showing you what's new in the garden center so you can have it ready for your fall planting. Let me know what you decided to plant. Leave it in the comment box down below. And over here they have the sale on the azaleas. They're now $9.98, but the pricing varies because there's different azaleas mixed in between here. So I just recommend you look at the tags, and you could ask someone in the store to assist you just to make sure you're getting the azaleas that are on sale, if they're on sale in your area. Okay, so keep that in mind. And there's most azaleas bloom in spring, but you do have those that also bloom in summer also. I have some in my garden. They bloom in the spring, and they're this bright, beautiful color. And these shrubs do bloom for a long time too. So read your tags, get familiar with your plants, and take it from there. Alrighty friends, I hope you enjoyed this video, but I just wanted to share with you what's at Home Depot. These are all perennials for you to do your fall planting now, so that way next year you have the blooms, you have the shrubs, you have everything that is needed for your garden to look beautiful. But as always, I do appreciate you watching, and I do appreciate you liking my video. I really appreciate that, and thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and happy fall planting. All right, remember to take care of yourselves. Cheers.